Okay, the next span exercise is text decoration. This is the first paragraph of Moby Dick by Herman Melville. You are going to add some decoration to the chapter title by wrapping chapter 1 in a span tag. Then you're going to add a CSS rule for span so that the font is dark cyan, 40 pixels, and has a font family of fantasy. If we want to look up different font families, again, the docs have a bunch of options that we can check out there. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so when we run this now, the chapter is just black and it is the same font family as the body. We're going to grab the just chapter 1. Okay, so it should look just like, oh, the model's gone. But we want to just wrap the chapter. Okay, so span and the class is equal to, okay, so we're not going to put a class. I apologize. Just a span tag. Okay, so we're going to wrap that. And then in the CSS, we can just add a rule that's going to grab that. Since it's the only span tag, then we can just use the span selector. Okay, remember the tag selector can select any tag you have in your HTML document. We're going to have the color set to dark cyan. The font size is set to 40 pixels. And the font family is set to fantasy. Okay, again, it did have us point to the docs for font family. Okay, so for CSS properties, let's see, fonts, text and font. Okay, so for font family, okay, so it's just giving you Arial and Times here, but for the full list of CSS properties and values, you can always check out W3 Schools. I know we just touched on this briefly in one of our previous exercises, but this is a great resource for HTML, CSS, and a whole bunch of other programming languages. You can look up CSS properties here. They're organized on this page, but this isn't all that's on this web page. There's a bunch. Okay, so here's font family. If you select it, it will literally give you a bunch of information on family names. Let's see, I don't see the list of font families here, but I will find it, and what I will do is I will link it down below because it is definitely way more than just Arial and Times. Okay, there's some here, but you do have way more options than this, and I'll include some resources for looking up names. But this is a good start. W3 Schools if you want to get some more information. But basically, just to wrap this up, we want to run our code and make sure that our chapter title is set up properly. Okay, I don't see that applying. Let's take a look and see what's going on. Oh, we need to link our style sheet. Okay, so I did not see that in the exercise instructions, but it's right here in the comments. So let's go ahead and make sure we link that. Okay, type equals text CSS, and href is the name of your style sheet. Slash close that. Let's run it and test it. Okay, looks good. All right, guys, that wraps up this exercise. We have one more exercise for spans, and we are done. Nice work, everyone.